Hello, wealthy family, and welcome to today's Mindset Monday. Thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me. As you all can see, I've made it back safely from Dallas. We are back home in hot Florida, right? Which means my hair is about to go up. I don't know how much longer you're going to see my hair like this. But it's hot out here, y'all. And welcome all new subscribers. I mean, my numbers show on YouTube, it makes it look as if I'm stuck. Like I've been stuck here for 3 weeks or so. But I keep getting notifications that I'm getting new subscribers. So I'm like, are you giving my subscribers or not? But anyway, I'm not going to let YouTube get me in my feelings. I love you all. Continue to like, share, subscribe to this content, comment below. I love interacting with you all, and visit my website and drop me a line there, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com. Okay, so today's Mindset Monday is a piggyback off of our soul journaling prompt. Today was day 57, y'all. We got 3 more days left. Day 57 of our soul journaling prompt, and the question was, what advice would you give your inner 78-year-old self? Right? That's verbatim. Now, that age has been shown scientifically, spiritually, just through experience, that how we are as adults is shaped directly from when we were children. Okay? And that's because as children, our brains are still developing, and they're in different energetic patterns that allows us to absorb and analyze and things of that nature. Okay, so when Aristotle said, well, he's the one who's given credit for it, but I'm pretty sure it's older than him. But he said, give me a child until age 7 and I'll show you the man. That's because our foundation is made up until we're age 7 or 8, right? Everything starts getting solidified. So to understand the different states, okay, or the different ways on how you're programmed, I'm going to break down the different waves of where you are as a child really quick. So first, from the time you have consciousness in the womb up until age 2, a child's brain waves is in delta. Now, delta is similar to like deep sleep. Okay, so that's why newborns are, they eat and they sleep and cry, right? But they're always in that delta wave. Okay, now you're still susceptible to programming during that time. Studies show your brain never stops. So when you're in delta waves, it allows the child to start interacting or seeing their environment and their surroundings in this deep meditative state, right? Almost like a sleep state, almost like a dream state. Okay, you may see like they are playing with things that you can't see with your physical eye. It looks like they're playing with the air, or they're looking at something in the air. That's because the realm, the wavelength that their brain is at. Okay, now from ages 2 to 6, you're in a theta brain state. Okay, now theta is like hypnosis, right? When you see someone who's hypnotized, they're susceptible to imageries and implanting of information, right? You've seen where you can make someone who's hypnotized do certain things, right? Or you can reprogram, all right? So when children are in this state from between ages 2 and 6, they're just observing their environment. It may, they may ramp up the imaginary friends more. They're learning that I do this and I get a reaction out of another person or another situation, right? This is like our emotional, right? Our emotions are set here. So between ages 2 and 6, if a child is in a constant state of arguing, or children should be seen, not heard, or stop talking, you're too loud, quit asking me too many questions, things of that nature, you may develop you may see yourself exhibiting those same type of behaviors or traits when you grow older. Okay, so now you may feel like you're never heard, right? Or like myself, when I was between those ages, there was a lot of things happening with me personally, and I saw a lot of people in my life like leave and pass away, and we were heavy in the Jehovah's Witness religion, and I always wanted everyone to make it into paradise and for the angels not to kill them and things like that. I developed a savior complex. And I had to realize now as an adult that I cannot save everybody. That's why I'm okay with my audience maybe not reaching a broad spectrum now, right? Now, I'm not settled. I'm not saying that I don't need a broad audience, because I want to reach a broad audience. But I'm okay with knowing that everyone's not going to make it. I'm okay with knowing that everyone's not going to get it, right? I'm working on my savior complex, right? Not my children. I can't save my children. I can't save my parents. I can't save anyone but me, right? And that's something that I had to learn and reprogram from when I was a child, okay? And then between ages 5 and 8 or 5 and 7, you have the alpha brainwave. So alpha is, like you hear alpha males. Those are usually men who are like take charge or analytical, or even alpha females, very analytical, right? It's a great way for you. It's a great state for you to be in if you're trying to brainstorm, if you're trying to come up with certain things, right? You want to be in that alpha brain state. So now your children are starting to see, they've already had their emotions developed, right? They've already got their programs. They've already seen that if they do this one thing, then they get this reaction out of it. Now in this alpha brain state, they're now trying to decode. They're trying to decode and decipher and analyze why certain behaviors get certain responses, okay? And then they settle on saying this behavior is what works for me because it gives me the response that I gather. And then what we do, we solidify that in our mind, right? We attach an emotional response to it. We attach a feeling or a state to it. And then we just continue to do it over and over and over and over. We just continue to practice these same traits and habits. And as we grow, right, as our life experiences change, as we get older, as we go through different things, we never change that subconscious programming, but it manifests in different ways, okay? So as you grow and go through certain things, you're not going to go through the same turmoil and perils that you normally would have maybe 5 or 10 years ago. But if you look, you're seeing that it's the same programming you're going through. You'll see that you're responding the same way, okay? Like when I was in my 20s and I was with my ex-husband and we were living somewhere else and I wanted something from him, or I wanted to get a response from him, I would do something that would trigger, a reaction from him, right? Which would then cause another multitude of issues. And now when I'm with my husband now, I was seeing that it wasn't the same thing because they're different people, so I can't react to them or respond to them the same way. But I was seeing myself continue with that same pattern of, okay, well, I have to do this. I'm traumatized from this. This is how it has to feel. And I had to heal and release myself from that, okay? So now that you understand how when we are young, it affects us as adults, you now want to start looking for those triggers or for those things that cause you to keep repeating yourself over and over, right? Even with my website, even with my YouTube channel, right? I was just like, I just want people to know the information. I just want to get it to them. And, I live with if you build it, they will come philosophy. So I would throw myself into certain things. Even before, I'm everywhere, but even before this YouTube channel or my website, I would throw myself towards certain things and just go all out because I'm trying to save people. I want to make sure people can get this information. I know it's so valuable, but even though I see the value in it, that doesn't mean that they're going to see the value in it. But my savior complex, something that I developed when I was younger, would always kick in and be like, it's okay, keep going, even though the signs were there telling me, okay, it's time to let it go, right? It's time to create a different reality or create a new avenue, right? So when you're looking to heal that inner child, right? I mean, that's included in your shadow work as well. But when you're looking to heal that inner child, when you're looking to help yourself grow and release those energies that don't help you, I mean, sometimes it hurts, right? Well, not sometimes. it hurts all the time, right? Until you release that pain, and then you'll be able to move forward in a way that is allowing you to be productive and conducive, right? That's something you always want to continuously practice on. It's not just the one time shadow work, one time let me heal my inner child, one time let me see this trigger and let it go. No, it's something we have to keep working on because it's buried, it's subconscious behavior, which means it's below the conscious, right? And mind you, this has been a program that's been playing in our mind since we were 7, 8 years old, right? Sometimes even 6, right? That's been playing in our mind, and now we're in our 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. It's going to take some work, right? So you want to continuously look for those things and continuously allow yourself to evolve and give yourself the space to evolve. Cry if you need to, right? Release what you need to so that you can fill that space with something that's productive. What helped me let go of my savior complex was appreciating everyone for where they are and appreciating that everyone has their own journey and that everything is in divine time. And if I truly want to attract a group or have a family or have a tribe or allow my message to be heard by millions, I have to now release myself from trying to save everyone and focus on those who want to be saved, right? So put the message out there so they can find it. Put the energy out there so they can find it, because energy never dies, right? So I'm not trying to be rid of my savior complex, right? Because you can't just release everything, but I had to transmute it. I had to change it around so it was a serving complex. So it was something that served not just myself, but serves the billions of people that I want to impact, the billions of people that I want to reach, right? That's how you heal, is by integrating, is by allowing that 7, 8-year-old space, that energy that you had programmed in yourself at such a young age, giving it space to thrive, okay? All right, wealthy family, that's all that I have for you on this Mindset Monday. You know, I like to keep it short. There's a lot of information, but I love you all for spending some time with me. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.